Hi, Night. Hi, Gerardo. Hello, Limousie. I've invented a new game called Silent Tennis. It's the same as normal tennis without the racket. Wait, that's pretty good, actually. What the hell? Sorry, we're running a bit late this morning. I gotta clean my glasses. But we'll say hello first. So it's awkward with, like, no music for me. Hold on. Hi, Reginald. Hi, Broski. Hello, Azar. How you doing? Welcome in. Oh my gosh. Need to clean these. I have my spray somewhere. Did I lose it? I found it. I found it. Hello, Jeff. Welcome in. Today is National Michelle Day. Hello, Dry Tree. How you doing? Welcome. How's your day going? How is work? Working while I'm wiring. I hope you have a good day wiring. I wanna be Amber when I grow up. Wiring seems so cool. Like, it just seems cool. Like I'm just wiring. I'm just chilling. Hi, buddy. Hello, how you doing? Hello, Gerardo. How's everyone doing? Hello, Gerardo. We are doing swell. I have my coffee, and I have this new creamer that I've been trying from Trader Joe's that should hopefully be healthier and less sugary. So, it's a great day. This is all like tangled though. Hello, Lucian, thank you. I'm not lobster because I've not been outside today. I probably will be greasy though because I forgot to, I didn't forget to, just didn't want to wash my face right now in the morning. I should have. I watched it so late last night because I watched it at like 3 a.m. Then I was in the morning like, oh, I don't need to do it in the morning. But when I don't like do anything or put makeup on, then it's like oily. I'm trying to be better about not wearing concealer. So I just put eyeliner on. Called it a day. So I feel like my skin is slowly getting better. I might be going to a barn today to watch my niece do some horseback riding. Dude, what the hell? That's sick. That's awesome. You stay away, you understand? Me? You don't have to worry about me from the horses, okay? I'm not the one that eats the horses. It's the games. Okay? I get my bed in today, so depending on the time they deliver it, I could be leaving home early. Yo, dude, that's awesome. That's sick. I'm so excited. Night, you have to let me know, like, your first night's sleep, how it goes, what you think, all that jazz. Like, please let me know. How's there a significant tipping thing in America? Did you find yourself doing much of that here or feeling need to? I know there's a significant. Yes, Patty, it did feel weird not tipping. It did feel strange. Like not being asked to add a tip or like not feeling like I had to at a restaurant. It did feel weird, but it was nice. Because here it's always like, oh, I'm getting this $6 coffee. That's not bad. Then you're like, oh, I have to add a tip. This is now an $8 coffee, you know? So it was nice not to feel that pressure. Oh my God, my face is oily. That's gross. I didn't realize how oily it was until I got on camera. That's disgusting. Oh, let me get an oil wipe in a second. Let me see. Thank you for getting that. Let the fire ninja to swim up. I don't have like a stuffy nose. And I don't know why, because like I'm not sick. I should have a stuffy nose and I hate it. Let me see. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Here we get a decent pay. Well, now I feel like I don't know if it is a decent pay. Well, our fast food workers are starting to get $20 an hour, which is what I got for doing like therapy work. So then it begs the question, are we still tipping when they're making as much, varies by state, but in California, is everyone still tipping when they make as much, or if not more now, than jobs that, you know, you needed a degree for? Most was $17.30 an hour. Hi, Lazy Cat Eye, how you doing? Welcome in. I can believe it. They're both special people, both wonderful people who deserve to be celebrated individually and not compared that other people have their birthdays on their birthday. Just keep that in mind. When you wish them happy birthday, just wish them a happy birthday and wish them happy birthday separately. But you know, make sure you give them both the special love and attention they deserve on their birthday. Darian, how you doing? Welcome in. Hola, who is this? IDK. Me no. Lazy Cat Eye. I did hear about that. In future, we probably want to be a little careful about bringing that up on stream, just in case other people have not found out or they don't want to, you know, come to stream and find out in that way. But that was unfortunate. It's like the first thing I saw today. Hello, Mathead. How you doing? Welcome in. Hello, Missy. My birthday is today, so it's extra special. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't know. I guess it's just like a cultural thing now, but I feel like it's getting higher. Before it was like you should tip 10%, but now I feel most places like have gone up like you should tip 15%. And then now when you go to check out, 15% usually isn't even an option. They only give you tip 18% and higher. Which is like, I don't know, it starts to feel like a lot when all you wanted is like a milk tea. And I just watched them, you know, pour in the back. It probably still is like difficult work, but it is interesting just like how it is going to keep going up. Hi Ava, how you doing? It's a psychological trick more than anything. I think the most I tip was 25% on a $80 meal. Yeah, usually it depends, like if there's like a bigger group, they say tip more. I like almost everyone wants tips, even at escape rooms now. Saw that on a machine recently, 18 was the minimum. We were talking about tipping culture, basically, because I just went to Europe and they don't have like a tipping culture there, as we do here in America. So yeah, it was definitely different. But makes sense of places like where they get majorly underpaid. It just begs the question of like, now that they're starting to make like the same rate or higher than some jobs, like an entry-level job, like say you're working like in therapy with children, you're probably going to start at $17 to $18 an hour. I started at $17 an hour, and then I just got like raises by doing like good work or employee of the month or something. And you cannot be tipped there. You cannot accept gifts. But then people are like, okay, if you order like a soda, you need to tip 18%. I hardly ever go to restaurants. It's always nice to do though. I always tip loads to people I know always tip. Nice little extra help for people if I can afford it. I feel awful if I can't tip the delivery driver. Yeah, delivery drivers. Because delivery drivers still don't make a lot of money. Like on those Uber Eats app or Grubhub apps. A lot of people are doing those as like second jobs, and I feel like that's really different as well. Usually a group of 10 or more. You have to be careful too though. Some places actually like make people get taxed on their tips too. I don't think all, but I think some places do. I had TwitchCon food court and they had self-checkout and asked for a tip. Like, who am I tipping? Yeah, wait, right? Most places I've seen, if you're in a large group, yeah, they add tip automatically. That is true. Usually, yeah, like 5 to 10 or more. Get that extra gratuity. You totally just accept it outside of the parking lot? Hello, Hockey. Welcome in. How you doing? Hello, 96. Was it nice to see less complicated price tags? Oh, yeah. It is interesting, too. They add the taxes into their price. So the final price is the price you pay, which was cool. Where's my tip for being a silly little guy, chat? Tipping a self-checkout? The machines are learning. I always tip delivery drivers after I get my food because sometimes they just get your food all messy, spill the water, whatever beverages you ordered. Yeah, I mean, not usually. I always tip. But I do feel like it's getting like higher and higher. Or you feel bad if you can't do it. What service am I tipping for in a takeout order? But I still do it because I don't want to get beaten up. Like delivery drivers, I feel like for sure it's a lot of gas into. They automatically take a tip when they pay taxes for as well for the meal. Yeah. Lazy cat eye. Wait, Lazy, where are you? Are you in America? Or somewhere else? We tip if we feel like it because we have the welfare system that we all pay into, so we don't need the tipping culture, at least here in Denmark and other Nordic countries. We also pay into a welfare system here, though. Some leaders want to have a second job being against the law. Yeah, that's crazy. California, we don't have, like, we kind of have that, but I think they're getting rid of it. Tips aren't that common in my country, so I'm not used to tipping. That's the worst thing about going to Costco. I'll see something that's only like €7, then my friend will look down and be like $10.34, and I'm like, oh my god. You're on a bike, Alpha, let's go, get that exercise in. Employee of the month, I got to speak with a couple employees on the quarter at my company. Both mentioned that they are awarded because they have been massively shafted. Either on pay or being sent to work at location 45 minutes away for weeks on end. Whoa. What the heck? Yeah, they're awarded for them getting treated badly. I always carry cash for that reason. Just so they don't get a digital footprint of extra income. That's smart, 96. Oh, okay, we're talking about, I guess just tipping. The culture. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you do it? Do you not do it? Because we have a lot of European folks and other country folks here. And it's not custom over there, you know? Hello, Arden. How you doing? And we're just talking about like how you're still like tipping even when you're doing self-checkout. I see it all the time. Like self-checkout and you're like, oh, okay. If you're in America and you don't tip, you probably never go back to that place. We don't have the euro here yet. We pay a lot more in tax than you do. So for example, education and healthcare is tax financed. It was supposed to be, this is how we're making it up to you with recognition. Both of them roll their eyes so hard. Yeah, like what was their recognition? Like $1 million? Like get out of here, what the heck? I looked over employee of the month once. I was the sole employee. That was me for student of the month when I was homeschooled. And all my brothers were already out of it. Never got it. I do because I don't want to get yelled at. If it were up to me, I probably won't tip unless with a big group courtesy. Yeah. I do not tip for any pickup orders for sure. Yeah, exactly. Like you do it, but there's this like overwhelming like pressure to do it too. But that's what we were saying. So like when you're going to McDonald's or like, I don't know, that's the first fast food place I thought of. Like Taco Bell, right? Like you go to Taco Bell, these places are making like $20 an hour. And, you know, maybe that's more than what you're making. Are you still tipping? Like, just say if you just ordered, like, an ice cream cone or a french fry or something, you know? That's scandalous solution. The hell? The U.S. has guilted us into thinking tipping should be a requirement and not a sign of good service. That's what I always thought it was. Like, oh, tipping shouldn't really be a replacement for a decent wage. Yeah, it shouldn't be. Maybe for the busser for cleaning the plates off, but that's it. Yeah, like you have like a server, your server does well, that's nice, you give it to them, that makes sense. Also, sorry, I'm just asking questions to keep the conversation going. I hope that's okay. Sometimes I get worried when we have these discussions. I like to sort of stay in the middle and ask all the questions around it. I know some people can like get really heated over subjects, so I hope you guys are okay having like this conversation. Fudget, I'll tip those that go above and beyond to give me good service, but I will tip even if those weren't all it. Depends if someone's actually delivering service or going above and beyond, no extra service, why would I tip? Yeah, so that, I understand like that, and I guess that makes sense. Like when you're paying for like an item and they're being paid their wage, like what is the tipping doing? Is the tipping just like you have to tip, or is it for like a sign of like, oh dude, you did a really good job, we're gonna, you know, we're gonna tip you. Delivery people and services, we should be tipping to subside wages. Yeah, because that's what Apache, that's I guess what the culture feels like, where people are like, oh, if you can't afford to tip, you can't afford to, you shouldn't go out. Like, you shouldn't just order anything anywhere. It's like, are you doing that because they're not getting their wages? Or are you doing it because you have to, or because there's a service? I'm still give maybe 5% or 10% tip to someone that is actually helping, but that's about it. I don't like the half the tip mentality. I should carry around a basket or jar at my job. Good idea, y'all. I remember one time I didn't tip. It was a buffet. I was thinking, who the heck am I tipping here? So I didn't tip, and they literally wouldn't let me leave the building. Whoa, what? That seems illegal. Like, you can't force someone to tip. You know, if you do go sit down at a restaurant, there is a gratuity that, like, they say is included, and that's why they include it with your bill, because they tell you that before, or they let you know, you know, or that is like a thing in the business. But, you know, I don't know. Like, I happen to like places where, like, if you're going to get a massage, sometimes they let you know, like, oh, this, and we do expect, like, you know, 15% tip for this, and they let you know that beforehand, or, you know, at least let you know. They can't just hide that and then not let you leave. I would have, like, what? Then there's me double tipping in Toronto without realizing it. If a business can't pay its workers decent, that business should not be in business. In the story, if they have excellent service, I'm more happy than going into 20-25%. I had a friend who worked at an expensive restaurant, and the hostess, and after 1 week, 40 hours, she only made $60 because her entire wage was based on tips. Yeah, that's I guess also the other risky thing, Forever, is that when restaurants do that, because they assume they're going to make the tips, they don't pay them fairly, which seems interesting. Yeah, it should be an act of kindness. And eventually they did, but they didn't make it easy. That's so weird. I had a friend who worked at a restaurant, and her manager would get 100% of her tips. The manager took all the tips? Yeah, that should be really illegal. I don't think that was legal. Oh my god, yeah. Dude. Yeah, that's messed up. What? What? Oh my god. I was happy to tip for good service, but I felt I shouldn't be pressured to tip, especially when the server is standing over you as you're paying your bill. Somehow that we had became the standard. If I become manager, I'm using that. Nice is like, ooh, I got some tips. Oh my gosh. She was 15 at the time, so they took advantage of her. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. Yeah, what the heck? That's gross. Manager took all the tips lawsuit unless it was in the contract. The only rips I didn't really enjoy. That's so good. Autocorrect comes in sometimes just perfect. Perfect. Oh my gosh. It's like when I was a little kid, see some money at the dinner table and take it because free money. You can work as a server at 15. Here you just have to get a work permit. That's what I had when I was younger. When I worked jobs, I had a work permit. As long as you have good grades, you can get work permits. 15, I think, is the youngest to work in the food industry, though. I'm pretty sure. I go cry. Taking huge rips. Wait, let me read what you said. It was so good. Ooh, rib tips. Ooh, burnt ends. Ooh, that's not so good. I would never work as a server, worst job ever. Working with people is so hard. People are so mean and rude for nothing. You know? Rib tips could make you gassy, not gonna lie. That's mental to me that you can work young. Like, surely you have other stuff that's more important. I mean, no, you gotta support the family. You gotta support the family. Sometimes, you know, you need to be busy so you don't get into other things. A lot of kids here need to be kept busy or else they'll go down bad paths. Some of us have to support family. Like, yeah, you just work. But that used to be really common here. Like, really, really common. You just start working when you're really young. There's so many people who look at retail employees as lesser and treat them as such. Yeah, like, that's so gross. Like, these are still people and they're servicing you. You are paying for their service. So why would you not treat them like anyone else you're paying for their service, you know? If I had a kid, I'd rather they never have a job until they're 18, but that's just me. If they want some money, just ask me. I mean, that'd be nice. Like, that is, I think, every parent's goal. But I just think, unfortunately, like, it can't be it, you know? I do think working when you're younger does teach you a sense of responsibility. Like, especially if you're taught you work and that money you have you keep and that's what you get. Like, I know some kids get allowances. I never had an allowance. But when I started making my own money, like, what I didn't have to help out with, I kept. But, like, a lot of that I had to start paying for my own acting classes, my own stuff, you know? You just start paying for your own things. And you just learn that. Cheap viewers. My viewers are expensive. Okay, Holly? My viewers, priceless. Okay? Like, if you work that young, it's not about the money. It's supposed to be for a lesson. I think it could be both. It really depends. It really depends on the family, the situation. A lot of families here, like, the whole family has to work just to keep rent afloat. Hi, Tyler Thomas. How you doing? I hope you're well. People are not content in general. They'd be in more unfortunate situations. I used to work at Cinnabon, and people are cruel. I left one day and never came back. Like, imagine, like, they're so gross and they just expect everything there and now. Like, there's no patience. Playing Fortnite? I'm glad you're having a good day, Time Lord. How are you enjoying the new Fortnite season? Yeah, I don't know. I just wish people treated people better. You worked at Cinnabon, that fits. Of course, they would have cinnamon roll, working at a cinnamon roll shop. Yeah. Lazy Cat Eye is a cinnamon roll. Looks like a cinnamon roll. Is a cinnamon roll. So they kill you? Could kill you. Entitlement is definitely on the rise. Alright, I don't know what it is, but it does feel like that. Cinnabuns are low-key good. Cinnabuns are so good. They're so good. Like, you are handling my food. You are handling my drink. I'm gonna treat you like royalty. Okay? Like, make that stuff good. Make it good, you know? Like, make it good. You know? When I would order, like, food at work, my coworker would, like, sometimes, like, write notes. I usually do this as well. Like, you write little, like, notes to them, and sometimes they send you a little treat. You know? That's true, Scott. What do you know, Scott? What do you know? If I'm a cinnamon roll, then that means I'm very sweet. You are very sweet, Lazy Cat Eye. In 30 seconds, I'll be back. I want a sweet pastry right now. Buddy, get yourself a little treat. One thing we love here is a little treat. A little treat. And you should have a little treat. You deserve it. I forget what I was gonna say about it. I don't know. It's a little scary. It's a little scary though. Just the way people are treating others. The entitlement people feel. I feel this when driving a lot. Whenever I'm driving and I see someone just like swerving in and out of lanes, or people that yell at other people for just driving safely, like, everyone's trying to get where they're going and trying to make it to go to work, see their family, see their dogs, see their partner. Like, they all just want to make it there safely. And you have the audacity to drink and drive. You know, the audacity to be incoherent or feel like you deserve to swerve in and out of the lanes because you left 10 minutes late for work. And get mad at other people or road rage or stuff like that. Most have eggs and I'm intolerant to veggies, so I can't. Plus I have work tomorrow. Wait, what is work? Wait, what is LIDL? What is intolerant to veggies? Like, wait, you... Oh, intolerant to eggs, not veggies. Okay, that makes more sense. Hi, World of Fantasy. How you doing? I hate drinking and driving. The way they swerve scares me. It is scary. It's so scary. It's terrifying. Yeah, I do. I do have beef. They took my car away from me. Dude, it still freaks me out to this day, and I'm still having issues driving because of it. Afraid to drive? I'd be an amazing driver. It's the people. Honestly, like, it is a little scary, but I would say you have to trust yourself on the road. You never trust the other drivers on the road. Never trust anyone else. I thought that I was gonna have a harder time getting back to driving, but I think it's just because I have to. That's like, it's like, okay, you just get back to it. But that was still like one of the scariest experiences of my life. And I'm so incredibly thankful that I'm okay. And it was okay. You know, could have been so much worse. And I really hope that person like learns that lesson, you know? My dad criticizes other drivers. He's one of the worst drivers I've ever seen. Dude, I know people get so close and they're stamming on the brakes and it's like, oh my gosh. Can we just get there? Like, we'll get there, you know? Like, I don't need to feel like a rush of death every time. I enjoy driving unless I get stuck on traffic and then I have to pay for gas at the pump. Gerardo, gas is so expensive. It's like $5 out here. On my way home yesterday, someone was brake checking a car right next to me and they would change lanes when they did. And I'm like, dude, stop being childish. Yeah, exactly. They want to be childish. They want to brake check. And I'm like, stop. This isn't the place. These are people. These are lives. Like, are you kidding me? And like all the videos of like road rage and stuff freaks me out so much. It's so scary. But I feel like that just translates to everything. To like food services. To the way we treat people, the way we talk to other people, and I don't know what it is. Is it because we're so used to getting things fast and quickly, we just run out of that patience? We don't see people as people anymore. Brake check me when I carry in my car, good sir. We have some very interesting drivers here. It was someone in a Charger doing it. LA public transportation is such a joke. Yeah. Dude, it is 96. You can barely take it. You can take it places, but then you're still walking like 2 miles or you're calling an Uber. Like, it's still not super reliable. It is nice if, you know, you need it, but still not super, super reliable. Because everyone thinks they're the main character. You are the main character, but everyone else is also the main character. Everyone else also has lives that are intricate, and you know, it's the thing. I have it as I keep it every day on my wall. Okay, this is the quote. I love having this here because sometimes, you know, when I'm starting to feel like in my head or very like worrying about myself, I look at this. Always a reminder. You are special, you are loved. You are also one out of billions of other human beings on this planet who all have their own unique roller coasters of life going on right now. Just like you, they too are special. They too need love. And it's one of my favorite quotes, one of my favorite art pieces I own. I keep it there. It's very nice to look at because it just reminds you that whatever you're going through, no matter how it feels, how big it feels, it's never a reason not to also take a look at someone else and what they're going through. Is that something the state of California can do about? We just don't have a way for like trains. We don't really have a good system set up. Like we have an underground system, but I don't imagine it'll get that much better. We have buses and stuff, but those also aren't too great. Clean. It just doesn't have a lot of great places for routes, and trains don't leave that often. So if you're taking the like the subway, sorry, there's like 3 different train things. The coastal train is okay, but going through the city by train sucks. Yeah, so it's hard to explain because we have like the Metro, is it the Metro Link and then the Metro Rail? One's the underground subway, basically, but also goes above ground. Those leave every like 5, 10, 15 minutes. And those will take you throughout the LA area. And then we have like a commuter train that one goes from LA Union up to like Burbank, closer to Lancaster area, and then out. That one will actually take you out to Oceanside. So it goes through the rest of Southern California, Orange County, what is that other? San Bernardino County, and then to Oceanside. But even if you want to go all the way to San Diego, you have to get off that train, and then you have to hop onto another train, which is the coastal train, and that will take you all the way out to San Diego. And that train will also take you all the way up the coast, like up to, I think you can take it to Seattle or Oregon, or get on other trains that take you to Chicago. But the other commuter train will, like, it will take you all around LA. Like, it will go down through like Hollywood, Culver, Glendale, but it's not super central. And so you are left like if you're in London or New York, you get on one train and you can get on another subway and it's going to take you to the other part of the city and you can kind of get off anywhere. You can't do that in LA. You have to go along a central line. There are specific stops, but if it's not right in the area where you're going, you're still driving or walking somewhere, and the city isn't walkable. I wouldn't say really anywhere is too walkable. Maybe if you're like valley area, I would say, but it's nothing like Europe where you walk 15-20 minutes and you're where you need to be. You know, you can walk 30 minutes and you're there. I've definitely taken the train and then walked an hour, you know. Sounds like the Metro REE serves a greater Paris area, or the underground and underground. Yeah, those serve really well. I can imagine how London and Paris would look if they hadn't had the tube or the metro. Yeah, like, it'd be so much easier. Hard, and that demon in your head turns you into a devil filled with rage and emotions are very strong but dark. But you can change that all. You have to do is follow the light. Find the comfort in your heart. Dry your tears and fight that demon. At the end of the battle with your demon, a devil can turn into an angel. That's nice, Cesar. I'm glad it helped you. A few months ago, I was downtown and I made turns. I should, but this one taxi pulls up and it's like, I got your plates, guy. I got you. I'm like, I got something for you too. Then I'm just thinking what I could have possibly done the rest of the ride home. It's fine if you think about it, if you get upset, but it's when people take it out on others, you know? Like, you don't have to be virtuous. You just have to understand what is okay and what is not okay, you know? I think one monorail in Vegas, but even then it usually just goes to Strip. Oh, the monorail was okay. It still took like 20 minutes to even get to the monorail though, Fire Ninja. Yeah, I love a minute, Reginald. Downtown, OKC is not too bad. You walk or bus enough. Outskirts and then downtown a bit less easy. Lots of unfinished sidewalks. Just realized on the bottom right, it says summer weenie. I love that. Yes, I know. You hate summer. It's so hot. I hope everyone's drinking water, wearing sunscreen. By the way, hello, Babel. I'm popping out for a bit. Bye, buddy. Have a good night. Aw, thank you. Thank you, tired fella. It's very sweet. What the hell? It was very kind. Monorail is still a godsend. Yeah, with the traffic, it was a godsend. Because taking a car anywhere was hell. Summer Ween, like Gravity Falls? Summer Weenie. I don't know. Michelle asked us to put it up there. He called me pretty back. It's so funny. Oh my god. No. No. I'm just kidding. You're very beautiful. You're very pretty, tired fella. The monorail was helpful. Oh my gosh. I think it was because like I didn't feel well that entire trip. But it felt like walking anywhere took like 3 hours. Like 3 hours. So it felt like. You pretty back. You have a very pretty back. Flutter's eyelashes. Like, wait, the ship. Oh my god. They're always doing something on the main roads, and so construction traffic as well. Walking in Memphis. Got that song stuck in my head now. Dude. It's just different. Different way of living. But out here, having a car is definitely clutch. It's nice. Someone who commuted for the longest time via train in LA. Having a car is, you know, very nice. I was sweating in my cosplay and I had to hide behind Wes for shade to keep me cool. Oh yeah, it was hot. It was really hot. Really hot in Vegas too. It wasn't too bad, but when you're sitting outside in the sun cooking, it becomes a lot. Portal. Oh no. Give me un momento. She did the streamer thing. I'm in all black with tactical armor, red goggles, and a beret. That was horrible. Hi, Jeff. How are you? It's raining. Wait, the ship. Where are you at again? Okay. There we go. Almost at Earth. I didn't know they have a hint button. Trying to get to the Taco Bell was enough for me. Dude, that also took a while. I was late. Getting to White Castle was hell. And also going to pick up my badge was hell because we drove. And I parked somewhere that was like, oh, you're not supposed to park. You will be towed. But the restaurant was closing, and I was just so done because I had just driven to Vegas. And I was really tired because I'd worked the haunt the night before. I drove to Vegas. We sat in an hour traffic trying to go 3 miles. 3 miles, an hour. And I really had to pee. So I was just like, I don't care. I'm parking here. I'm just parking here. I really don't care right now. There's no way, like, we won't be gone longer than 20, 30 minutes to go get this badge. So I just parked there and went and got the badge. And was like, when we got back, it was fine. Then took another 45 minutes to get to the strip where we were going. I was like, oh my God. I was getting hammed by a cougar at the Taco Bell Cantina. Let's go. Sorry, when did that happen? You have the vibes of my old friend, which leaves me here. Hello to your old friend. Like, old in age or old in, long time friend? Like, are you saying I'm old? Hello, HSV Dottie. How you doing? To scale? Oh wait, it doesn't go there. Fudge. Okay, E doesn't go there. Ooh, okay. We got all those. Look, I had a crisis this morning when I woke up. I forgot my age. That's real. I've done that before. I've done that in auditions. Especially when I'm younger. Richard, you should get your beauty sleep. Thank you. Thank you, Richard. But it does not exist. I gotta get back on the grind, man. I gotta get back on the no sleeping, working 24 hours a day grind. I need to get back on that. I also had on in Vegas, they wanted to give me a baseball card. Hello, okay, Rom, how you doing? Your name is certainly appropriate. I don't think I've ever seen your stream before, but somehow got gifted a sub. Oh my God, thank you, Wild. Well, I'm glad you're here. Welcome in. I hope you're doing all right. That's usually what happens. People just don't know me. I had to walk around the block that took 15 minutes, and that's when we saw each other and walked to your hotel. Oh, for Taco Bell? Yes. I don't remember. Yeah, for Taco Bell, that's right. Yeah, that's right. We ran into each other trying to find the Taco Bell because we're all lost. Like, I think we found someone else too. Who do we find? So random. This was before you showed up. She asked me if I like strawberry or cherry. I don't know if she meant drink or lipstick flavor, and I shrugged, and she ended up saying, I like your shirt. Oh my gosh. At least you got the compliment. You got the shirt compliment. I got home at 6 a.m. I do, Lucian. I need to. I gotta work harder. I remember you told that Vegas traffic. I think you said you would shut up about LA traffic after experiencing Vegas traffic. Yes. I was over it. I was so over it. I was also just really drowsy from the sinus medication. Currently working from home, trying to stay busy. That's nice. HSV Dottie. So this is how you find out you're approaching hag age. This is it, guys. This is it. Taco Bell addiction. I don't know if I have a Taco Bell addiction. I think about it, but I never act on it. I know, Lucian, because I could have. I could have worked harder. I could have done more. I could do more. I could be doing more. I know, Night. I'm so excited. I think about it daily. Oh my gosh. I think about it. Like sometimes like, like, you know what sounds really good right now? I feel like it's something with the E.T. But I got this. Ashka, you have a Taco Bell addiction? Push at your pace. Thank you. I feel like I just need to push myself a little more, though. A little more. You push it up more, you might go off the edge. We have a great group photo at the Taco Bell. Good times, we do. You have a Wendy's addiction? I have a boba tea addiction. A milk tea addiction. Along with my coffee addiction. Those two aren't oh, I don't know why that reminded me. Mutually exclusive. Do you guys like musicals? I found this this group on TikTok. It's this guy and this girl and like this pianist, and they do song improv, and they just did one on Mutually Exclusive. Shay and Zachary. That's you. Can work smarter and harder. But it's so cool. I get into a trance when I watch their videos because they're so good. They're so talented. And they're so funny. They're so funny. I don't have much pull, but I'm like, I kind of want to reach out to them, but can I get an interview with you guys? Have them come on. I haven't seen many, but the ones I've seen I've enjoyed. Yeah. They're so good. And the way they're able to just like riff off each other. A Starbucks addiction, me and my Washington experience. I do have actually a coffee addiction. But I just like sillily love milk tea. Yeah, right. Razo tried. They're so fun. I think you guys would dig them. They're super, super cool. Hmm. KV? KG? No. Interesting. Okay. World of Fantasy, I love Wordle. Who are they? They sounded familiar. I think it's like Zachary. Aw, thank you. Is it Hitchy? Thank you. I need to finish editing this YouTube video. Which is sort of like a podcast kind of thing that we recorded. Hold on. Let me go to TikTok. I just followed them. They always come up on my For You page now because I love them. Okay. Wing. The improv guy. Yeah, it's the improv guy. I'll pull up a song. I'll pull them up because I feel like you guys should listen to them. They're super cool. I want to shout them out. They're so talented. They're like, I feel like they're blown up. At least they're on my TikTok. Okay. Also, big news. Kind of big news. I don't know. So Halloween Horror Nights is just announced Insidious. I don't know how I really feel about that. They've done Insidious in the past. It seems like they were using a lot of properties this year. Because there's like newer movies coming out, but we're getting like Texas Chainsaw again. We're getting Insidious again. I'm excited to see what they do with it and how it'll be different. Who's podcast? Yeah. I know, I could do Who's podcast. But it's like, who is talking? That's what Who's Talking is, basically a podcast that is like interviews. Yeah, a lot of sequels this year. So you're the sequel. Dang it. The E doesn't go there though. We know that. Maybe it's another vowel. I don't feel like it would be. Like, none of these feel right. Yeah, it's usually how it ends up being in Vegas, man. I'm seeing Long Legs. Ooh, I actually want to see Long Legs. I think Long Legs looks pretty good. It looked pretty creepy. Didn't really like the last Insidious. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the last Insidious, really. I don't know if it's that one that they're basing it off of, but yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan. Wasn't the biggest fan of it. Yeah, it has to be an actual English word. I think it would be E.T. I don't know. E.T. Phone Home. Yeah, Talk to Me was pretty good. The movie Talk to Me kind of creeped me out. That one was good. I've only seen first Insidious. I don't give the sequels a chance because horror sequels are poo-poo. I like Maxine. Maxine was pretty good. I like the practical effects in it. I like that it was different. And Mia Goth's acting was really good. I would say, like, it's probably not my favorite out of the trilogy, but it was alright. It was good. It was a fun time. We saw a little late though, so I started to get a little eepy during like the last half. I don't know. I don't think that was the movie's fault. I think that was me. I didn't like how The Nun. Yeah, we did watch The Nun, and it was alright. It wasn't my favorite. A lot of the Conjuring series are like that though, you know? What else? We haven't had a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So I don't know why we're getting that as a maze this year. And I haven't seen the newer Ghostbusters. Was the Nun 2 script was AI generated? I hope not. It better not been. I don't think so. That sounds like a rumor. Okay, someone gave it away in chat. I cannot take that. I cannot take the W today. Did we have one last year? A Texas Chainsaw? Oh, I guess we did. It's okay, World of Fantasy. If you don't know, you don't know. You don't know the rules. But all the other ones you could guess on. It's just Wordle, which is my own fault anyways. I just like trying to guess it. I like the pain. I thought Maxine was good. Yeah, it was good. It was a good ending. It reminded me of that Netflix trilogy. Pause? Pause what? What are we pausing? No, you can't say that, 96. Now you have to tell me. Oh, the quote. I like that main actress in Annabelle. It's called Annabelle. Was the Nun script? No, people say The Nun feels like an AI-generated horror experiment than a real film. It just seemed like they put Poppins to like be scary when they wanted to. It's just not my favorite. What do we think about that? Because I know some people that are all about AI generating things. And I've even seen some stuff that's like, okay, people are making posters and images and just having them AI generated. And I understand it makes things faster so you could do them on your own, but I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it, using it in creative sense. Like, I understand using it more as a helper. Like, oh, can you look at this sentence? Can you fix this sentence? Or like give me some like ideas, and maybe you're brainstorming, right? And brainstorming processes, but actually having it fulfill creative work feels slimy. Yeah, I should stay away from anything creative. Most of the time it just looks bad. Yeah, like that commercial. It's only a matter of time before AI is better than humans at 100% of things in the universe. I don't know if it'll be better. I try to be careful about AI stuff. There's things that make it not great. Takes work and credit away from artists. Like, damn, I don't know. You think about it. Just like when you visit other places and you're like, all these like massive monuments and buildings they made with like older tools and equipment. And then it's just like, people have to AI their art. The industry wouldn't have to use AI if they actually paid artists and actually appreciated art, yeah, and just don't want money. I see AI generated fake movie posters on Facebook and people fall for it. Yeah, there's so many. You can do so many things. People are like, did you see this? And you're like, dude, that's fake. What are you doing? There was this weird AI image people were spreading like around to bring awareness about some like social justice thing. They were spreading it all over Instagram and stuff. And I was like, okay, hold on now. There's like 10 other million things you could go share. You could support artists actually from those countries and share their work, but you're gonna share this like really bad, weird AI poster that doesn't make sense. I do prefer commissioning someone when I'm going to be using art for things, of course, but I do like seeing what AI could do with my art. Just kind of cool to have the personal viewing. Yeah, like if it's for personal like use, like just for funsies, and you're trying to do some things, like it's fine. But when you're like a big budget Hollywood blockbuster studio and you're using it, it's like, oh my god, that's gonna happen a lot more. You see, I had to get structure in the presentation about Moy on Discord because I'm not good at structuring text, so it makes it nice. Well, that's like, it's useful. It's, you know, it's editing. It's giving like a second look on things, which is nice. But writing a whole script, kind of weird to hear about AI doing anything creative. That's legit, no original thought behind the work. Yeah, like anything creative is really weird. Biggest example of slacktivism. Yeah, they just want something easy. Studios will use and push for AI more and more. If they cannot pay people, will absolutely not pay people. Yeah, we were talking about that in voiceovers and stuff. What's been happening a lot is you get hired to do, like, say, an audiobook or a show, whatnot, and then the people are then, without your permission, using your voice and having AI recreate it so it could do more work without having to pay you, but still using your likeness and your voice. Which is like, gross. Like, that's not helping the industry in any way. You know, that's not helping anybody. No one is benefiting, really. I guess you're kind of benefiting, but no. That should be legal, but when there's like no unions and stuff, like, yeah. Slacktivism, that's the term. New ones on Hulu? How can industry be so cheap when they make $1 billion each year, so greedy? There is a union, but not everyone can get in the union, and it's expensive. And some people don't take union jobs just for the fact that it limits your ability to work. Like that one job, I booked a job that was supposed to work yesterday. Booked the job, was great, and then they decided, oh, never mind, we don't want to work with a union actor. So I lost the job, which really sucked. I was like, okay. It was literally just paperwork you had to do. I'm not even asking for a union wage. They were gonna pay way under union wage. And the thing is, like, they didn't even have to pay me union wage. They just probably didn't want to do the paperwork. Because if you're gonna work with a union actor, it's nothing different. You just have to do the paperwork and stuff. Which is always like, okay, maybe we don't trust you anyways then, if for some reason you don't want to work with me, you know? Paradox, thank you so much for using your Prime. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. I don't think the law will be able to keep up with this before it gets to that point. That's impossible to control. Just look at DMCA. Yeah. It'll be hard. New territory, too. They mean it doesn't give us a chance to treat you like a piece of poop. At my company, we used to have a department that created training courses on different topics. Now we have some AI avatars and PowerPoint slides, and everyone from that department was fired. Damn. Oh my gosh. Gerardo, that is insane, because that sounds like some other companies that I know that just wanted to use AI artwork instead. I want to pursue voice acting, but people like that make me dread wanting to pursue it. No, it's still worth it. It's still worth it. I mean, obviously you have to like fight through some things. Like, you deal with your fair share of just like BS, but it's still, I would say, worth it, you know. Sucks that being in a union dictates that you can have a job or not. Yeah, it does, because a lot of projects, especially if you're just starting out, a lot of projects will be non-union. So that's why when you're first starting out, it's probably beneficial to be non-union until you're starting to work on those bigger jobs. Because yeah, it's gonna be either or. But again, like I just want to take anything right now. So I don't care if they're paying me union wages, like, you know, just do the paperwork so I can be in the project. I don't care, man, I just need the job. Those avatars are so creepy looking, plus knowing what happened, I just don't pay that much attention to the materials. Yeah, I've seen some like crazy materials come through and they just think that's okay. And I'm like, did you double check this? Did you look at this? Like, this looks awful. It looks bad. At least give your AI better prompts or something. Are you allowed to tell us what the big end of the month opportunity is yet? No. All I can say is that it will be on Twitch. It'll be on Twitch. That's it. So far. Yeah. 28th. I mean, obviously, probably next week. Probably next week we'll have more information. Because they're gonna probably post some stuff about it. Pokemon had a contest for artists and new Pokemon cards at work, and they recently just took a bunch of AI art and put a statement, wanted real artists. Let's go. I've not been here. Just taking over Twitch for the day, entirety of Twitch. This is me taking over Twitch for the day. I'm just here. This is it, doing the takeover. It should be cool. It should be cool though. Itchy, I don't know. Probably stream till about like, I guess 3? Yeah, around 3, I guess, 3 or 4. Probably just depends whenever I get hungry. Ambassador, I wish I was ambassador, nah. And that's what I need to work harder for. I need to work harder so I can be an ambassador, a Twitch ambassador. I mean, it's a big time. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I don't know if that is true. I don't know if it's a big time, but I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy trying to stream, and make it, you know, big as a streamer. You can certainly be a kick ambassador easily. You got to apply. I bet everyone would get a kick out of that. Gonna get your partner plus level 2, then ambassador, then the lead. Yes, that is the goal though. That is the goal. Partner plus level 2, ambassador, Twitch ambassador, and then we're gonna get that bleed purple statue. I don't know how I'm gonna get that bleed purple statue, but I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Next time I see you, you'll be in a castle. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for believing in me. I do appreciate it. It does keep me going. Sometimes, some nights, honestly, like, it's so hard because I just feel like, do I just quit? Do I just quit? I don't know. Go become, I don't know, just do something else. You know, like, so it gets hard. It gets hard sometimes. So I do appreciate the support. I have a PP tracker, and I've been looking at your PP progress. Am I making good PP? I don't feel like I am making good PP. I don't know. Walking Dead themed castle? If you quit, we won't see you anymore. I know, but it's hard. Some days I just want to find a sugar daddy. Who was Chelsea? Damn. Guess what I saw at Walmart as a cereal Wednesday made by Kellogg's? A cereal? Wait, a cereal by Kellogg's? We need to get about 100 points up? I know. But it can't be from gifted subs, though, I think. That's an urge I think every self-employed person gets at least in the course of their work. Yeah. I know that's just like, when I'm having those feelings is exactly when I need to push harder, you know? Manifesting you being a breakout streamer of the year, I would cry. I'd probably throw up. Lazy cat eye. That's a lot though, side. That is a lot. I need to offer more incentives though. I need to work on that. I need to get everything ordered and organized, which I always procrastinate on. Always things I do last is procrastinate. Gift subs don't count nor Prime subs. Oh, they do count now? Primes don't. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you, World of Fantasy. I appreciate it. Yeah, Michelle was like, you should start like a Patreon or whatever. And I'm like, I feel like I need to personally feel like I'm delivering on everything here on Twitch before that. Is that new? The gift subs? Thank you, World of Fantasy. I appreciate it though. Thank you, like even a lurk. A lurk helps. When you are a streamer, I always try to tell people about this about streaming a lot. I feel like it's when people first come in and they want to start streaming. I feel like I want to start like things you should know when you start streaming on Twitch video. I don't know if I feel like I'm educated enough to talk on this topic, but I feel like if you're trying to go from YouTube or other types of content creation to Twitch, it's just different. You know, it's really different. Things that matter to streamers is way different than what matters on YouTube. They do not count? Let me see. They expanded the program to make gift subs count? We can look it up later. We can look it up on... I'm sure they have a thing. Gift subs don't count for points, but they count for... Oh, for revenue. Okay. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Streaming / semi-consultant. I started streaming frequently back in November, and it was very strange to get used to, but I'm getting the hang of it. I have a small community, and I stream. That's awesome, World of Fantasy. I love that. Oh, you still get the split on gifts. Okay. I thought the split was on everything. I remember when their YouTubers came over to Twitch, none of them would look at chat, and if they did, it was very little. I haven't streamed on YouTube. I need to try doing that. Oh, not on Prime. That's right, not on Primes. Those are fixed. That's right. That makes sense, though. It is Azar. But that's one thing I feel like I could talk about as well, because right now, I do have a lot of experience working while streaming, going to school, and working while streaming. So I feel like I at least could maybe give a little bit of perspective on what I did wrong and what I did right and what I feel like I could have done better or what I wish I knew or how I could have set myself up better for success. Streaming these days just survives somehow, low doted. It's right near the table, near the top. Gift subs don't count towards qualification. Thank you, Abba. Thank you. But anyways, while I was going back to the Patreon thing, I want to deliver on the stuff here first. And I feel like if I am making more incentives for tier 3, then I need to be able to deliver on them for sure. Like I used to. Like I had all these ideas before, but then would get so busy or so like just spread so incredibly thin, I couldn't manage myself. So now that I obviously have more time to work on that and figure out how I can manage myself, I can put more effort into that. It's just gonna be like a little bit of slow changing process as I figure that out. But I feel like I can get back into that. I just never really done that full throttle before. I was just spread way too thin. You learned with IG, now look at it. Not able to do it again, I know. I need to try to get that back. Because now I want to focus on that more. It's like, oh, fudge. I fudged up. But that's what I mean. You know, you mess up, you learn. It's how you figure out life. I know, my bitrate. I need to fix things here first. Like, I need to fix things here first before I feel like I can, like, fully expand. We can do small stuff like TikTok streams and stuff, but I feel like we need to... Gotta fix home. Gotta clean up the room. Metaphorically and physically, actually, you know. Yeah, 6K. You know, before we expand, let's fix this up. Baby steps. Because if I do something and like shoot for the stars immediately, I think I'm gonna crash and burn super quickly. I need to do small baby steps, incrementally. You know, if that's fixing the lighting in the room, you know, that's better. 6Ks to Twitch is recommended. I know, you sent me the the things already. I just need to go in and fix it. Someone finds success, it doesn't come without failure. That's true, Abba. Sometimes you gotta go through that. But like, I feel like a lot of people overlook on Twitch about viewership over worrying about follower goals and stuff like that. Because I will say your followers don't mean nothing. People follow so many people on Twitch, your notification is either turned off or ignored half the time. Unless someone really watches your streams. It's the least important thing. But viewership is so important. That is the only thing sponsors look at. It is like the main thing like Twitch looks at. Your viewership super matters. So that's why like for partner streamers and stuff, like when you're streaming, you're like, oh, I'm gonna jump on for like an hour. You shouldn't. You honestly shouldn't just jump on. If you don't know that you're gonna have like a consecutive amount at the top of the hour, because the start of your streams are always gonna be the slowest. You're always gonna have the least amount of people at the very beginning. People are coming in, they're maybe getting a notification. And that's why people say like Twitch streaming is like one of the harder content creator things, because it's like you have to be willing to like stream. Unless you're like a big streamer, you know, you're not really necessarily gonna have that amount of viewership come in. And so that's why it's like, okay, if you are trying to take this seriously, like it does matter. It does matter how long. It doesn't matter how the viewership. Anyways, all this to say, if you lurk in someone's streams, streamers super appreciate it. Like, lurkers are amazing. They're incredible. Like, you don't always have to be active in chat. Being active chatter is awesome and super cool because it gives streamers something to engage with. Engagement is nice, but like, if you can lurk, like, y'all are the backbone of a streamer's life and livelihood. Like, you leaving that tab up is godsend for a lot of streamers. I started new to Twitch. I only saw notifications for you and Katie Benz. Well, Tony, we're glad you're here. Hello, Unique. I think I'm gonna retire as a streamer. I've hit my peak. Unique, you can retire. You can do it. You did it. You did it already. I saw it. You raided last night. You did it. Let me know your internet speed is. Okay. I've always seen hours watched as the #1 metric for stream health. Yeah. It's hours watched and viewership. Every time a sponsor reaches out and they're like, oh, what's your rate? They're gonna go off viewers per hour. Or just like your average viewership. That's what they care about. That's the only thing they care about. They never ask for anything else. It's like when you go in for a job, you know, they're like, okay, do you have a degree? What type of degree? They don't care. Do you have a degree? Some people I feel like do care, but they just want to know like you have a certain average of viewership. What about the VODs? Where do they fit in the picture? Do they count as well? They do count for like overall hours watched, and for some it does matter. I would say again, just viewership in general. Viewership is the most important thing. It really doesn't matter how many followers you have. Subscribers does matter if you're trying to make a living off of Twitch. I will say subs matter in that thing, but your sub rate is gonna look very different than YouTube. YouTube, they're gonna be like, how many subs do you have? How many people are gonna be notified? Subs for streamers is mainly like, it matters to the streamer, not the sponsorships, if that makes sense. So if you're trying to like get sponsorships or you're trying to, you know, get revenue in some other way, they want viewership per hour. For a streamer, like, that's all for them. Like, no company is really gonna ask how many subs do you have. That is all for you because that's what you need to live. That's how you're making, you know, rent, is based on your subs. So that matters to you, but you're not gonna have as many like subs as like on YouTube because it works differently. Obviously you're paying. YouTube you're not. YouTube subs matter. I think subs and views matter on YouTube. I don't know YouTube as well though. That's not really my domain. I don't really watch a lot of YouTube. I feel like I do more recently, but I'm not super into YouTube's like community and culture. So unfortunately, I'm not well versed there. It's just stuff I've recognized streaming and going from casually streaming to something I wanted to take more seriously. And so it's just like always that like balance. But I feel like I have learned a bit. So sometimes I'm like, maybe we do like a stream topic on this if you guys are interested. If anyone wants to know about what I've learned and how it has felt going from streaming randomly to be like, okay, I'm gonna start taking this seriously, to okay, I'm gonna start doing this with a job and streaming, to like going through that. I feel like I've lived a couple different lives on this platform so far, and now I'm in a new life, which is very scary. It's very terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Subscription count matters to y'all because that's the revenue. Yeah, exactly. Who's talking business with Twitch streaming? Yeah, Ava. Exactly. If you guys would be interested. Because I've always been scared of the business side. I don't know, I've always been scared of like taking it seriously. I don't know, I always thought like people looked down on me if I took it seriously. Not like look down on me, but like people would stop respecting me as a streamer if they knew like that I also did this for a job. I don't know why, I got like scared. It's like, I don't know how to explain. I don't know why I got like that for a while. I don't know, my brain is stupid. Who is Story? I like Who's Talking. That's good. I like those taglines. Who's Story of Twitch streaming. It would be fun to deep dive into the history of Twitch. That'd be really fun. I don't think VODs count in hours watched. I think it's live hours. I felt the same. I feel like there's so much pressure to either view it fully as a hobby or fully as a job, but view it as both. It's a nice job and a hobby. Hello, Chris. Welcome in. I tried on YouTube a couple of days ago. Got 70 viewers. Again, thought I would get one. Just want to give it a shot. Whoa! That's awesome. Dude, 70 viewers is insanely awesome. That's wonderful. Hello, Neos. Yeah, Ava. I was so worried about being considered selling out, and I was scared to actually take sponsorships for a while, as it was considered selling out. Or people would say stuff like that. But then I realized, like, that's just how it works. Like, you either give your life to a full-time job, you know, and you do this like occasionally, maybe once a week, or if you want to do this and you're doing it a lot, that's the price. Like, it just comes with a price, unfortunately. Not unless, I guess, you're just super massively successful and can do that. But if you're a smaller streamer, you know, something's gonna give. And it's either gonna be the quality and like the attention you give this, or it's going to be, you know, whatever else that is that you're putting your attention to. Or it's just your mental health. Like, you could just be spread so massively thin. Like, so massively thin that hearing, like, I don't know, like bumping into a door is gonna piss you off. Bigger streamers had to start somewhere too. That is true, Abba. You'd have to start somewhere. You have to work from somewhere. Everything has a price. That is true. Everything has a price. You have to just choose your suffering. That's it. I hear that line a lot. Choose your suffering. You have to choose your suffering in life. Everything is going to come with a price. You have to choose which price you're willing to pay, you know? Are you holding a pen? Yes. I need something in my hands to play with at all times. That's why I love those things Abba got me. You're the small and pop channel. I just want people to have fun here. Yeah, Abba has, where is it? I dropped it the other day. Sometimes I drop them on the floor. But it's my favorite fidget toy. It's like an infinity cube. I love that thing. I have 2 of them. But now I have this pen, which is like my new obsession, because you just do this. Look at it, look at it. There's different colors, so when you write, it's fun. I just need something. I need something in my hands. Like, I tried to stay away from paper, though. We're about to die. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Try to pull all the tabs down? I don't think you can. I did it. But it doesn't push the pen out. Hi, Didi. How you doing? Welcome in. Okay. Hello, Kat. Those are followers. I think I would I would not be super stressed out if I had 23,000 subs. One day, maybe one day, when I'm like ninja level. You're more illuminated. Yeah, I have like the natural light, but I think the illumination is the grease on my skin, because I was dumb and decided not to wash my face. So the shininess is just oil. Then just so last season, oh my god, yeah, Kai Cenat. Dude, I honestly love Kai Cenat's content too. The stuff he does and the sets he builds, I love it. It's super awesome. Yeah, super shiny. I'm just super shiny. It's literally oil from my skin. I'm trying to be better about not wearing any concealer to help my skin. I feel like it's been helping a lot. Today we have like a little, well, look at that right there. I was gonna call them pimple patches. But like, the side of the skin, doing good. I'm trying to get to the point where I don't have to wear concealer as much. Sometimes like when you do it, you get addicted to doing it, and you get addicted to how your skin looks with it, but it's not good for your skin, and I was breaking out so much. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop. Well, wear it occasionally when I'm going out, auditions, stuff like that, but like, don't need to do it all the time. Because it's so stressful trying to like deal with your skin and trying to get it to be like not acne, just not have acne. And you're just masking all of it, so it's better. What task did you complete this week that made you feel accomplished? Getting the postcards out made me feel accomplished. Helping my family clean out some in our garage, I guess, made me feel accomplished a little. I haven't gotten a lot of tasks done for myself though. Like there's some things I need to work on this week I'm a little behind on. Oh, I dropped my pen. Hi Vat, how are you? Did you ever get, I'm gonna try to pick it up with my toe. Never mind, I lost it. It went down further. I can't pick up my toe, I'm so sorry. Vat, how did you get air conditioning in your truck? That kind of freaks me out. I hope you did. No, don't quote that. Don't. No, I wanted to not get up from the chair. So I'm trying to pick up my toe. I couldn't. It was too far. It was in a hole. Couldn't get it. So you're not as skilled as me. I'm not. I need to work on my piggy skills. What chore do you absolutely hate doing? Anything organizational related. I am not super conscientious. I am conscientious. When it comes to organization, no. I dislike organizing things. It's the last thing I want to do. I will clean all day. I love cleaning. I will wash the dishes. I will mop. I will do anything. I will do yard work. I love going outside. Anything that requires me to figure out where things go and placing them there, no. Hi, kids. How you doing, Christine? Oh my gosh, how have you been? We get a shout out. How are you? It's so good to see you. It's something I want to work on changing, though. I want to be more organized. I've said this so many times. I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. We're just yapping away, as always. I'm the opposite. I hate yard work. I will do any, like, manual labor. I like doing manual labor. I prefer to, like, go move stuff and, like, clean and do that. But any, like, organizational task, I want to cry. I love to organize, but I don't like organizing. Yeah, organizing for other people is even worse. It's way worse than organizing for myself. Like, I don't know why. Can't I just do it? Brain. I get excited that there was a tournament today. It's in Usenet. Also, it's located in Sunnyvale. What? Oh, for Tekken. You hate helping people move? Oh my god, I do want to get into GTA role playing, and I have more time, so I could do it. Wait, I also want to audition for VSojo. And I want to try to get into, NoPixel. I would love to do it, Keys. Yes. I'm the same way when I lay down and chill. If it's not an arm's length, then it's a mirage. Oh, getting up out of bed. It's been difficult lately. It's been hard. Okay. We went on the world's longest tangent. It's probably not the world's longest tangent, but it's contender. Connections. You can cover my shift today. There's lots of labor to do. Like my ears are getting plugged. We definitely need to talk. Then if you're trying to get into NoPixel, yes, I would love to. I would love to talk. Absolutely. It'd be very, very fun. I like role-playing a lot. I just get nervous when doing it. That's what I realized. Whenever I go and do a TTRPG, whenever I'm invited on like Pixel Circus or Outbreak of the Undead, I have so much fun. However, I'm sitting there shaking in my boots and I'm like, oh my God, all these people are professionals. And I feel like a sham. I get the worst imposter syndrome ever. I sweat. My pits are so sweaty. Like, I'm like, brain empty, no thoughts. And I just try to go with it. But I'm like, when do I speak? What do I say? When do I do things? But it's so fun. You should all to pen out TwitchCon about what you've learned on Twitch. I'm sure you'll inspire a lot of people. All the panels are taken up for this year. I didn't really submit one. So maybe next year I can see what I can do about like getting onto another panel. But I do have some like panel ideas. So I would like to talk about that. I would like to hold a panel for the girlies, the girly pops. But no, it's really for anyone who has been through difficult situations on Twitch and felt like they're alone and don't know how to deal with them. And like, yeah, just talking about overall experiences on Twitch. Things like that. Because I feel like my experience is that I meet other like female streamers and they don't have anyone to talk to. Or they feel like, I don't know, like you sign up for it and it's like, you don't. You have time to put together everything you need to make a panel. That's true, Abba. I do. So I want to start getting everything together. I'm trying to also get everything together on my acting side, which is why like I've been working on half and half. Because I'm trying to also push acting stuff, which is why I've been like auditioning a lot more. I have like 2 auditions due this week. So it has been nice since I have been putting in like even more effort there. I'm starting to see more auditions come up. Been talking, like, having meetings with my manager and my agent about, like, stuff to change and, like, trying to edit reels for them and find footage. So, but doing a little bit of that as well to, like, push more everything. Yeah, hosting with the Women's Guild. Do you beat the next level in Limbo? Spooky. I did. I got pretty far in Limbo, so I thought that I was near the end of the game. So I didn't finish it. I did lie. I did try my best to stay up and finish it. I just thought I was closer to the end than I guess what I was. Yeah, I ended stream at like 1:30 or 2 a.m. like somewhere around there. I didn't know. I thought I was close to the end. But I did get pretty far, and so I got tired. That's where innovation blossoms, where there's a want and a need for, say, advice and no considered resource. That's true, Abba. Yeah, in the face like adversity, I feel like you either go through it or you don't. I was listening to this like podcast. I don't know if you guys know Mark Manson. He wrote The Art of Not Giving a Fudge. He doesn't say Art of Giving a Fudge. He says something else. But I like his viewpoints a lot, and he comes from a place of research. But he had this guy on his podcast, and this guy had like gotten a lot of books, and they were talking about like, how do you not raise spoiled kids when you're rich? And they're like, oh, well, you just don't give them a lot. You just don't let them think that they are rich, or that they have like, so they have to have a sense of like working for themselves. Because a lot of people who are entrepreneurs, people who made it big, you know, some obviously are Nepo babies, but a lot of the times it's people who were like put in hard situations and had to figure out how to get out of that situation. So that makes sense, Abba. My break is up and I have to get back to work. Ashkai, have a lovely day at work. Thank you so much for spending your break with us. I hope you have a good one. Yeah, a sense of humility. Yeah, of like, if I want this, I have to, you know, I gotta keep going. I have to keep working for it. And that's exactly when I was like, okay, the feeling of like wanting to give up or like maybe I throw in the towel, that's when I try harder, you know? That's when I work harder for it. I don't give up. We work harder. Because I also just don't know how or when to give up. As you guys know. I don't know exactly when to call it quits. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a bad thing. I'm just very stubborn. And will not let things fail. I'll let them fail. But I'll keep trying. A pun? Let me see. I have one come off the top of my noggin, off my cranial. You realize that only you can make it happen. No one's gonna do it for you. Yes, yes, Ella. I've always thought this since I was little. I don't know where I heard this when I was younger, but it's something I've always kept with me, and I wish I remember what I could attribute it to. Attribute it to. Because I can't remember where I heard this when I was younger. I heard it when I was younger, and I feel like this is something that's carried me through my life, which is the only person who's ever going to look out for you in life is you. Like, the only person who's ever going to care the most about you is you. Like, yes, you have friends, you have family, you have people that care about you, but they're all looking out for themselves as well, as they should. The only person that is ever going to actually care about you is you. So you gotta take care of yourself. You have to get up in the morning and you gotta get up, get dressed, take care of yourself. No one's gonna do that for you, you know? You always be your own number one. Exactly. You always be your own number one. And sometimes, like, you have to put in that work for yourself. No one's gonna put in that work for you, you know? We help each other out along the way. We help each other get to where we're going. You know, but you got to. I wish I'd been told that when I was young. I was told caring about yourself is selfish, is arrogant. I mean, it can be. It could definitely be arrogant if it depends on the way you treat people, but like, there's nothing wrong with making sure you're getting what you want out of life. Again, as long as you're not like pushing other people down to get there. Like, you're not like Robespierre. You're more like a Lafayette, you know? He was fulfilling his own needs and serving what he wanted to do, but he never, like, caused reign of terror to do it, you know? Thank you, Sad. I don't know if I am a very capable person, but I'm gonna try to be. I'm gonna keep telling myself that, so I become one. If I just keep telling myself that, I do become one. You know, I don't know where I'm going, but we're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get this pen. I know it, you don't need to. I need to keep thinking I'm not good enough, so I keep working on it. Thank you, Abba, I appreciate it. I just need to lock in. I need to cook. I gotta get my frying pan out, I gotta cook it up. I saw this good pun. I saw this really funny pun. Let me see if I saved it. Okay, hold on. No, that's not it. Where is it? Oh, I like this one. Orion's belt is a waste of space. I had this one, but now I can't find it. Studying to become a licensed funeral director is a grave undertaking. Thinking you're not good enough and working on it is how one improves. Yeah. We'll stay there. Can only get spoon-fed for so long. There's a limit on how many years you can get spoon of food coming in for a landing. That is true, Fat Cat. That is very true. This one, I don't know if this one's kind of bad, but it's kind of funny. What do you call a psychic or on the run from the police? A small, medium, at large. Oh my gosh. Regarding any pun about me, it is said it is a rare medium. Well done. What if you want to be a little spoon? Sometimes you gotta take turns being a little spoon and the big spoon. Okay? That's an old funny one. What do you call a deer with no eyes? No eye deer. Oh my god. Okay. I think that's enough. How you doing, Ram? Welcome in. Ram, are you going to EVO? I was invited to an event at EVO, but I don't think I can go. Cannot go. I'm gonna go. You are? Let's go. Which games are you participating in? Also, they announced Planet Coaster 2. Hello, Echo. Wait, really? Planet Coaster 2? I'm still looking for this one, but I can't find it. Dude, Planet Coaster's awesome. We should build a Walker Horde theme park. That would be so sick. Let me see. No, I swear I saved it in my Instagram saves. That's okay. That's alright, I guess. Street Fighter and Guilty Gear? They're going to include water parks and water slides? Shut up! I'll be the clown hosting a birthday party. My face could be used for the scary funhouse. I was literally talking about how I wanted to make the world's longest water slide. Dude, water park is awesome. That's so cool. No idea. Most darkful thing I've heard all day. Hi, Astro. I don't laugh at the pun. I laugh at Chelsea laughing at the pun. You know when you think it's funny, it's good. Oh, wait. I was going to show you guys the improv people. I don't like... Yeah, I don't like... that's... The joke is adorkable. I don't mind the word adorkable. I don't like when people try to use it as a compliment. Because it feels so backhanded. I don't know. Not for, like, a joke. But for me. Because I'm sensitive. And it's probably why. Like, convenient. Afo, we were just talking about that. I didn't really like the last Insidious movie. I think Insidious as a maze, like, it does have really good atmosphere and it is spooky, but we've had so many Insidious mazes in the past that I'm like, oh man, I feel like there's so many other good properties that it's unfortunate we couldn't get a hold of, especially when we're already bringing back Ghostbusters and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It definitely feels like a year of the sequels for HHN this year. I mean, I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be good. I just think, like, for someone who's already been a lot, it'll be a little bit of, like, a repeat, but I still think it'll be fun, for sure. I'm excited to see. Planet Coaster reminds me of Thrillville. One of Orion's stars will disappear in a short, astronomically speaking. It's a red giant star. Betelgeuse? Betelgeuse? That's Beetlejuice hiding there. I know. That'll go supernova at some point in the near future. That's astronomical point of view. It could blow up at any time. It could be tomorrow in 5,000 years. That's a short, astronomically speaking. Heard the Ring series is coming. It is? Like the Well Ring? I take word dork as endearment, but I think that's because my ex would call me a dork, so I'm soft to it. Yeah, I think it depends what it means to you, you know? Okay. I'm gonna show you guys this channel. This is the Improv Guy. Follow them. I do follow them. I'm just not logged in here. But they do like improv songs. They did one that was like What's in the Water. That was like one of their recent ones. I like that one a lot, but this is like one of their most famous ones is this Cats Take Over the World one.
I wanna take over the world.
actually improv.
Got any takers? Put me in charge, just grab me by the whiskers. I got 9 lives to get to the top, 'cause a kitty cat don't know how to stop.
Take over the world. Some people say that's crossing the line, but there ain't nothing too far for this feline.
Like when they go like together and they're able to join on words, it's crazy.
Take over the
World, but how?
Oh, I'll blow up the world once, twice. How do I survive? I've got 9 lives. Oh, the plan
Yeah, it's giving, like,
makes the
villain
hair
cats.
on my back go up. I think I'm gonna blow the world up.
I'll show you the what's in the water one.
Meow, meow. Take over the world, but how?
It's like musical improv round.
Meow.
Meow.
They're so talented, and the piano player is also doing this improv song to them. Like the way he's able to do that is crazy.
Approach. I'll steal every old lady brooch by brooch, and once I've accumulated old lady's wealth, I'll be the king of the world of hell. Meow, meow.
Like the way they're able to synchronize with each other
Over
too.
the world, but how?
Meow, 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 meow. Take over the world.
But how?
Like, okay, where's they have a pizza ghost. Where is the water one? Oh, this is the mutually exclusive one. Like that you guys reminded me earlier. You guys were talking about mutually exclusive. That's how I got in this pot on this running out of song ideas. Jonas Brothers, where's the what's in the water? Shut your mouth. I feel like it was recent. Artist Limra. Hold on. Where's the what's in the water? Was it that long ago? It just came up on my For You page. So maybe it's... They do so many, but obviously. Maybe I just look it up. Here, I'll show you the what's in the water one. But I like that one a lot 'cause it's like Jaws. You found them on YouTube? Oh man. Let me Google it. Oh, here we go.
You're more likely to be killed by a car than a shark. But does that
I like this one a lot.
statistic apply if you're in the water? 'Cause I'm
Everyone wants to
in
be a
the
cat because the
ocean
cat's the
now,
only cat who
and I
knows where
see
it's
a
at.
little crown of a shark fin, and it's swimming.
Like the way they're all working together with the music with each other. Like this is incredibly difficult, but it's so good.
But in this moment, you're in one of the 7 seas. So eat that corn dog, 'cause you will not last long. 'Cause I think we're about to be eaten by a shark.
This water may be sanitary, but there's piranhas, and that's a cute, applicable quote from the movie Tarzan.
It's time for me to make an adult make a wish.
Pomegranate? I
Oh
didn't know that
no,
one.
it's a poisonous jellyfish.
Hi, Ty,
Oh
how
no,
are you?
we should have gone swimming.
Like when they do it on the words. Are you kidding me?
What's in the water?
What's in the water?
What's in the water?
I don't know, this is not a song, but I'm about to get this on
Got 'em
What's in the
YouTube music.
Oh no, what do
Putty,
I
thanks for
spy?
36 months.
Some
Hello.
of those freaky
Thank you, Putty.
eyes with the
Putty, you should check out these
little light
people.
bulb
This is an
hanging
improv guy
high,
on
and
TikTok
its fishy
or
fish
Improv
looks
Broadway
like
on
flesh.
YouTube.
I went swimming
Super
too
cool.
soon.
Putty, thank you so
Oh,
much. I
in
really
this
appreciate
dark
that a lot.
lagoon,
They should put these on
it is
Spotify.
a
They're so
crazy
good.
goon who looks like half man and a half fish.
in the water?
What's in the water?
And the way, I don't know music that well. So the way they're able just to like figure out the melody and how it's gonna go and jump in on that,
It's taking on
Takes so
my
much knowledge.
breeches.
It's so
I'm
good.
being attacked by deadly leeches. I'm about to die. Didn't even live a will for the people that matter in my life.
Oh no, didn't accomplish all my wants and my needs. I'm getting strangled by seaweed.
It's amazing to finish each other's sentences, but they're finishing each other's lyric. I know
What's
Mary
in the
notes. Yeah,
water?
exactly.
What's in the water? Oh, it's a Atlantic Ocean, that's the one that's hotter. What's in the water? What's in the
No,
water?
I didn't right. What the heck?
Statistically, this shouldn't happen.
Fun, you should enjoy your
But,
food.
oh no, what's
What's in the water?
Like, so good. It's so good. I just want them to be so majorly and massively successful, which it seems like they already are. Improv Broadway, they're almost to 1 million followers on TikTok. Just such great talent and entertainment, and I don't know these folks. But I want them to soar. Like, they're so good, so smart, so funny. It's really, really good. Emio, we could take a look at that. Emio. But yeah. Improv guy. If they do a tour, help us fund a tour. Like, they're gonna do a tour. I would go see them on tour. They're so good. They're so good. I'm a big fan. Big fan. Emio? Why would they not release this at a Nintendo Direct? It's 15 seconds. Yeah, Connor McCass. We're gonna play Spider-Man. Ooh. Oh, if that was the right teaser. Okay, that was. Say one. Okay. The music started back up. I can't wait for this. Looks creepy and eerie. That looks cool. It's the first new IP in 8 years. That's awesome. That's really cool. I'm very excited. I love horror. I love horror games. That does look really cool. Yeah. I like the vibe so far. I don't know what's happening in it, but I like the vibe in it for sure. Alt tab so fast. Wait for what? It was the same thing. I was gonna show the same thing. If that was Luigi's Mansion DLC. Okay, connections. Tape, recording, hand, scissors, essential, applause, ruler, staple, pen. Give, pass, give, send. Maybe hand. Ooh, let's go, Eva. I hope you enjoy. Have a good luck. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Pen, ruler, scissors, tape. Ooh, school supplies. Applause, key, exit, essential. Essential, staple, principal, key. Like, fundamental. We're back on it today, guys. We're back on it. Light up signs. That makes sense. Applause, exit, recording, walk. Yeah, that does make sense. don't think I would have intuitively got that, but it does make sense now that I know. That's how it always goes, right? Okay. Cameo. Sport. Job. Hobby. We're almost 2 hours in and still no game. We've been yapping. Longest yapping sesh. Ooh, dish. Restaurant. Who's yapping? Ooh, food. Meal. Plate. Serve. Fasten your door out in the corner. Egg. Whoa! Chicken. Egg was closer. So I put in a E. Hi AJ, how you doing? Fish. Chips. Rice. Bass. Salmon. Sushi. Seaweed. Shrimp. Smoked calamari. I know, everyone's like Persona. Dollar hours into Persona. Right now we have Spider-Man 2, and then we're going to do Silent Hill 2 after. And then maybe Alan Wakes, and then maybe we can think about Personas. Yeah, shellfish. There we go. The game is like 1 trillion hours. What? Persona? This looks like the clock también de Orso. It looks older. Like early 2000s. Persona will take over your persona. I'm trying to get some movie names. It's not coming to me right now. Like I know some, but I don't know, I can't think of them right now. Does this look familiar to anybody? Reminds me of a Tubi show? It's not coming. Let me see the others. Persona's an interesting game for a psychologist. I would love to play it. I can see that happening. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom took over my kingdom. I know a lot of people love that one. I'm trying to think. Nothing on my end? I might have to skip it. Bamboozled! We're Bamboozled, guys. That's a great movie name. What the heck? I love that. I was not expecting that. I've never heard of that movie. We were bamboozled by that one. I love that word. Oh, we did movie all too late last night. It's okay. Oh, a Spike Lee movie? Never seen it? I saw the scene inside and thought I could think it was Cartoon Network. I know. Yeah, same. That was Continental Network.
El diario.
Diario.
¿Qué es esa cosa?
Cosa?
Cosa.
What is that thing? Me when I was little and I would show my art.
Yo solo hablo español.
Solo, only. I only speak Spanish.
Ella solo come una ensalada.
Ella solo come una ensalada.
¿Tienes el diario de hoy?
Do you, or did you? Do you read today's newspaper? I think that'd be did you read? Or do you have? Do you have today's newspaper? Paper. There we go.
Tú siempre haces demasiado.
What? Quick, how you doing, Quirky? Friendly Neighborhood, Skibidi, Phantom Tax, Ohio, Riz, brother. Exactly, Quirky. You get it. You so get it. Tú siempre haces demasiado.
Demasiado.
You always
Haces.
do too much. Wait. You always do too much. Damn. Demasiado. Too much. Demasiado.
Demasiado.
Ellos no toman el autobús hoy.
Ellos
Toman.
no toman. They are taking. They're taking the bus today. Ellos no toman el autobús hoy. They're not.
Yo
sorry.
hago mi tarea antes.
Antes. Before. Antes. Yo hago mi tarea.
Tarea.
I do my homework before dinner.
¿A qué hora vas a la tienda? ¿Qué hora?
Do you have time
La
today? Time?
tienda.
Do you have the time to go shopping today? Do you have time to go shopping now? Antes del almuerzo necesito algo. Before lunch, do you need something? Taking the bus? Hell yeah, I love public transportation. Quirky, I hope you are staying safe and doing well. Hola, está bien. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Yo creo que la biblioteca es en la escuela. Maybe. Bedazzled reference. Oh my god, I love Bedazzled. Tiptoes in Chelsea Stream. Tiptoe to the windows. Eric, I don't know why they're doing Insidious again. I don't know
Hacemos
why.
la tarea después de la cena.
Hacemos la tarea después
Después,
después de la cena.
tarea.
We do homework after dinner.
Siempre estoy en casa después de las 5.
We always have
Después, casa. De 5, las.
we always go home
Casa.
at 5. Siempre estoy en casa después de las 5. I'm always home after 5.
Los diarios están
Bye,
sobre la
Lazy.
mesa.
Take care. Thank you so much for joining. I have no idea either, but it's always the most popular mazes. Really? That one's one of the most popular?
Los diarios están sobre la mesa. Los, dormitorio. Los diarios están sobre la mesa. Diarios. Los diarios están sobre la mesa. La, diarios. Los diarios están sobre la mesa. Los, diarios.
Están.
Los diarios están sobre la mesa. Sobre, la,
Mesa?
mesa.
The newspapers are on the tables. Los diarios están sobre la mesa.
Bruno,
Bruno.
¿a qué hora tomas el desayuno?
Antes de los 8? After 8? Before 8. Antes is before. Antes before. Both Insidious and Ghostbusters are owned by Sony. Oh, yeah. That would make sense, Eric. Yeah, Narky, I did. Thank you. Thank you so much. I did just recently graduate in into May. That makes sense. I was saying, it feels like the year of sequels for Halloween Horror Nights this year. You know, we're getting Texas Chainsaw, we're getting Ghostbusters, we are getting Insidious, and then also more of... I am very excited about the Spanish tales though. Monstruos 2, that's what I'm talking about. So, We're getting a lot of sequels. A lot of sequels. Here are the sequels. Tarde.
Tarde.
Almuerzo.
Almuerzo.
Almuerzo. Tarea.
Tarea. Cosa.
Costa. Aquí.
¿Tú tomaste un taxi o el autobús?
Tú tomas.
Tomás. ¿Tú tomaste un taxi o el autobús? Taxi.
O el
O.
autobús.
El.
Do you take the taxi?